What's poppin', guys? It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done a video. But, it's okay. Things happen, life happens, and sometimes even as an intuitive person, we all go through stuff. So, I don't ever want to take that away from anybody, and I want to remind you guys that we're all human and we go through stuff. For me, it's been a whole different shift in my reality, and that's why I have not been like so much on YouTube or even doing my readings. And I want to remind you guys that like there's never a day that I do not think about you guys when it comes to doing my readings. Like I honestly I'm thinking about y'all, and I'm just like, I hope they understand, and I hope they can have like the same compassion towards me as I do with them. So yeah, it's been a lot, guys. And I know with this full moon, like a lot of changes are happening, a lot of different realities are being shifted, and a lot of it purging and emotional cleansing is going on, and a lot of things have been very much highlighted as well. But that's enough, let's get to the reading. We're gonna see what the collective needs to know. Okay, Spirit Guides, for my guys. What? To my YouTube community. Need to know. Okay. Seeing you guys diving deeper into yourselves, into your masculine energy. There is like some feelings or emotions that are still like unrecognized when it comes to your masculine, and they're asking you to dig deeper. I'm seeing that as of currently, or as of recent, your divine has been feeling triggered, like your divine masculine. And they're asking you to go dig deeper. Why is your divine masculine being triggered? Who in your life, like authority figure wise, or a father figure, made you feel invalidated, wasn't supportive, or, they didn't make you feel safe, or they took advantage of their authority or their power. Like they're asking you to dig deeper. Like go within yourself and ask yourself the big questions. And within those big questions, give yourself compassion. You were just a child. You didn't deserve that. But now because you know that stuff, you're willing to do better now. You're willing to be a better person than they were. So that way you don't keep repeating the same cycle. So that way certain situations stop impacting you or triggering you because of that father wound, that masculine wound that you're probably carrying for quite a while. What else, Spirit Guides? Let me just reshuffle, guys. Yeah, we just dug deep. So as you're like going deep within yourself, trying to find the answers, there's gonna start like forward movement in your life. There's gonna be a shift because now you're going out of your way to like figure it out. What within myself has been impacting my overall well-being when it comes to my masculine energy. And they're asking you even though it's not always a set thing when it comes to healing or learning things about yourself, just be adaptable. Go with the flow. Have that beginner's mindset where you're still learning. You're still learning about yourself. Don't hold yourself to a high standard and expect to know it all, because we just don't. Certain situations are going to flare up certain emotions, certain events in your mind, certain triggers. But whenever you're going through that stuff, it's in those moments where you have to take a step back and reflect on it and realize, why am I feeling this way, and why am I letting this situation impact me the way that it is? That's confirmation. Godly. What else? Ooh, but you having that curious mindset, it's gonna start bringing you clarity and order in your life, putting you back into your alignment, into your path. by you like giving yourself that acceptance, like this is who I truly am. That like I am not my past, I am not my pain, I am not my parents, I am nobody from my past. I am me, myself, and I. And the moment you accept yourself for who you truly are, you're gonna see a radical change. You're gonna start seeing things clearly. You're gonna be on the flow. You're gonna be on the go, getting things done. Because you finally realize who you truly are, where your power really lies, and it lies within yourself. And I want to remind you that you have all the power and control this whole time. Don't let anything, any situation or circumstance ever confuse you or make you think otherwise. You have the power the whole time. And I know sometimes like life gets messy, and it gets messy. But I want to also emphasize, just because it gets messy, like there's always a message within it. There's always something within. Ooh. Kind of hurt my earring a little. But yeah. But this is all like self-discovery for yourself, for the betterment of yourself. So that way you don't have to relive or continue a certain cycle or pattern in your life when it comes to like the masculine side of yourself, or to even facing masculine people, or even the male figures in your life. And this can go for both male and female, just FYI, guys. Like, we all both carry both energies within ourselves, but this can go for any current situation or whatever it is. Like, it can be within you, it could be a sibling, it could be a parent, it could be a significant other, it could be a job, it could be a certain coworker. It does not matter. What matters is like you digging through you, seeing why you're getting triggered. Why is it? What is it within you that is allowing that to like feel that way? Or what within you like you have to like come to terms with, bring peace with, bring compassion to? What part of yourself like needed that love and nurturing and that safety? And I'm not emphasizing on allowing like certain patterns or habits to like be used like as a safety net. Like, no. Face yourself. I've been learning a lot like about the safety nets, whenever I'm getting triggered, like there's certain behaviors that I embody just to keep myself safe, but it's 722. But at the same time, it's coming as a disservice because you're basically masking yourself from being your authentic you. It is okay to express your feelings, and it's okay to disappoint people. And it's always okay as well to like, be upfront and honest and be like, yo, I don't like that. Like, we need to set a boundary right here. Or, hey, please don't do that no more. I feel quite disrespected. It's just having those real conversations and being like, yo, like, let's be direct and upfront. And I know that sometimes even doing that can provoke emotions within you, which is so completely valid because, there might have been some emotions that you in the past you weren't able to express, and now that you're able to express it like to somebody else or to like that same person or to the said circumstance, like it brings those emotions out to make you realize, all you wanted to do is just be heard and understood. You just wanted clarity. You just wanted to be respected and loved for. You wanted to be accepted. And I'm reminding y'all that it's always okay to feel those emotions. There's nothing wrong with those intense feelings or those emotions that flare up, especially in those harsh moments where like you're being basically triggered or you're being confronted. It is okay, because me too. Everything that I'm telling you guys is everything that I'm learning. And it's not an easy path. Sometimes like even seeing your own shadow or your own side of yourself is just, it's hard to accept because you want to be like, well, I don't want to be like that. But it's within you admitting to yourself like, oh, I still hold these qualities and traits to myself. How can I do better next time? And, just coming into one. Sometimes we do require those dark sides to come out in order for us to stand on our ground, to set those boundaries, to show people, yo, like, you cannot just be walking all over me. You cannot be taking advantage of me. I'm a person, and you're gonna get these reactions out of me. And it's freaking valid. Like, excuse my language, but fuck around and find out. You can only give people so many chances until, like, you're like, you know what? Screw you. And that is valid. You are here to like prove it to yourself, but also love yourself and accept yourself for who you are and in the journey and the path that you're in right now, rather than, you know, shame yourself. Like, don't shame yourself. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Shame is a proper feeling, it's an emotion, and there's nothing wrong with feeling those. Just don't dump it onto other people or blame people for that emotion that you're feeling. That shame is coming from within you and is an emotion that you have to go within, deep within yourself, and ask yourself, why am I feeling shame? What is something that I am not yet accepting of myself? Let's see what else, because I just went on a whole tangent, guys. I'm saying that the more you dig into yourself, like the more you dive in and get to know yourself, like in those deeper aspects, especially when it comes to like your darker side, your emotions, or even in your psyche, like there's treasures within it. Like there is a power within that. A certain strength that comes within, you know, admitting to yourself like, yeah, I got that. And so what? And so what? I'm okay with who I am. I accept myself for who I am. There is nothing wrong with me. And, you know, having that strength, that union within yourself, the self-love and acceptance, is going to bring so many fated events for you. So many things. It's just you finally coming to the terms of who you truly are. Both light and dark. And the darkness is not always pretty, but there is also some lights there that, you know, show you your truths. And it's like one of my other cards that would say, like, not everything that is dark is bad and not everything that is light is good. So take that with a grain of salt, guys. There's always polarity and there's always duality in this world. It just depends on the perspective and the way that you're seeing the world in. I've also been learning a lot with duality and with the whole black and white thinking. And the whole black and white thinking really does play a role. And I will be blunt and honest with y'all. Because I've been learning that stuff, I did not realize how that was impacting my friendships, my relationships, my partnerships. Because I was just thinking, well, if it's not this way, it's this other way. But you have to remind yourself that there's a middle ground. There's always a middle ground. You just have to remind yourself like there is that option. And it's still okay. It doesn't have to just be good and bad. There's always that middle ground. But I really do hope that this message helps out, and I really hope that you guys get to find like those hidden answers within yourself when it comes to the divine masculine, and finally get that healing and compassion that you always like seek for. And I also want to remind you, like, you know, give yourself grace. Give yourself grace. Forgive yourself and move on. Stop beating yourself up for the mistakes that you've done in the past. You've done enough. It's time to move on and forgive yourself. And, you know, own up to it and be like, yeah, I did that, but I'm doing better now. And I'm not going to repeat those same behaviors no more. I feel my heart chakra, guys. Like, someone needs to hear this. And I can't wait. But enough of my little tangent. Like, I wish you guys, like, the best. And I really am happy to come back to you guys. And I hope this message helps out. And I wish you guys luck in y'all's healing journey and in whatever path that you guys are in. I am Dulce and I run Alchemy of Knowledge. And I hope you guys, you know, resonate with this video. Hopefully this video helps you out. And I can't wait to, like, you know, hear y'all's experiences in the comments and get to know you guys on a deeper level. Because I also like to know about you guys. Things like certain topics or conversations or even themes are going on. Like, I like to know that, you know, I'm not in this alone as well. We're all a community. We all want to be involved. We all want to be connected in some way, some shape or form. But that should be all, guys. Have a great day.